Lady, it's week 8 of the 12-week year challenge, and how much improvement has happened. Well, whew, um, you see, I think what counts is the fact that I am working on myself internally. Inner work, man. I'm at working at my issues, my, I guess, mental health issues, and like all of the things that hinder me from stepping into greatness. Ooh. God dang it, if we are to just, let that chill on the side, because it is a very important side quest, but still a side quest nonetheless. Um, three things, remember. Both of us, you see, me and you, need to be reminded of the fact that, hi, hello, my name is Wanda. Welcome, hopefully, welcome back to my self-improvement channel. If you found this video, it is week 8 out of 12 of my 12-week year, where I am supposed to be working on 3 things. I'm reading. The goal is to read 25 books, losing weight, and I thought it was possible. I still believe that it is possible to lose 10 kgs in 12 weeks, but we'll see how far I got with that. And number 3 was to get a UDEMY certificate. So yeah, because I mean, I felt like Bible, the year is ending. As much as, yes, you've been like learning, and you, I have a couple of solo learn certificates. I did a couple of LinkedIn courses. I wanted a Udemy like boot camp certificate, and 4 weeks left, babes. 4 weeks left. Uh, am I gonna be able to do it? Okay, it's 4 weeks left, and I have 0 certificates. I am like 40% into Udemy bootcamp thing, so perhaps I still hope. Okay, so that's that. And then with regards to the books, I think I'm doing really well with regards to the books. But okay, maybe let's speak about that after the weight loss thing. I wanted to lose 10 kgs. So you see, I started really well. And then, I lost like 2 or 3 kgs. And then life happened. I'm back at my starting weight, 74. Man, I don't know. I do not know any healthy ways to lose 10 kgs in 4 weeks. So I don't know. I'll be proud of myself if at the end of these 4 weeks. Wait, actually, am I on week 7 or week 8? When is the challenge supposed to end? On New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve? I forgot. So we will see what happens. But then with regards to the books I have read, I had it written down somewhere. Ooh, so much math. Been enjoying doing random math sums just to engage my brain lately. Why has my journal become a math notebook? I don't know. They're just like logs, derivatives, and things. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? I have read. Oh, where is it? I know I've read more than 13 books this week. Oh no, there's one that doesn't count because what do you call this? Oh no, I've read 13 books, so I'm still on track with regards to that. And then with regards to the weight loss, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I think I don't know, I'm grateful for the fact that it's gonna sound really weird, but I'm grateful for the fact that I had that moment, those couple of weeks where just like life was difficult, and I was able to just see myself. Gucci, I still rely on food to soothe myself. It's one of my coping mechanisms. Gucci, when life happens, I'm just gonna be like, okay, let me rest in food, let me, you know, try to get myself to feel better. And in that, I was also just like reminded of the fact that even if that food doesn't seem unhealthy, it can still make you gain weight. So just is what it is. So I learned from that experience with I, girl, perhaps try to figure out a different way to resolve your inner conflict. And number two, you can quit any food, you know, because there are foods that are easy to mark as, ooh, high calorie, bad food. Da, da, da. Even if you don't eat that, you can still gain weight. You are now not pardoned from weight gain just because you no longer I don't know, drink soda or eat crisps. Yeah, you're still in danger. You're still in danger. So yeah, that's how it's been going. Reading on track, self-study, could be going better. And then the worst of them all is the weight loss. And but I don't know, don't like it for myself because I really didn't want this to be a challenge where people could just be encouraged with Yazi and you can decide, you can do things cold turkey. But the books that I've been reading, very grateful for them. They're painful books to read, at least to me. They're very specific to me. Like obviously when you are trying to improve your life, as much as you can go online and be like, ooh, which books transform Mang's life, you know, there will be a list of books that you can find which any person can relate to. But try to start with books that speak into your own personal situation, right? And you will thank yourself later. Because if you, I don't know, I think now that I have started going through this like journey of introspection, I'm at a better chance, a better odds of properly transforming my life and letting things go. And also just I think I'm finally at a place where obviously I didn't get a remedy for the thing that was bothering me, that led me back to just like binge eating and just, you know, relying on food to soothe myself. That thing still exists, but right now I'm no longer at a place where I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna eat to make myself feel better. One of the things that I do a lot more of is that I pray. I even pray for the person who's just like, you know, in Zulu, we say, they just like after my peace. They just, they just trying to burden and weigh me down, and you know, but I don't know, I feel much better, which means the next couple of weeks are gonna be good, they're gonna be productive. But obviously there's still a lot more that needs to happen with regards to just like me and my relationship with food. Because one of the reasons why I eat as much as it is just because one, food is addictive, two, it helps me soothe myself. Number three is what is this? I eat to when I'm feeling very nostalgic and I miss certain people. So what will happen is, let's just say, who, my brother. Oh, but then my brother is a bad example because my brother and I have bonded over food a lot. So there's just like too many options, and that man's doesn't have a favorite go-to meal. But for instance, I have a friend who used to, they also liked a lot of things, but they also like cheesecake, right? So sometimes when I'm just feeling nostalgic and I miss the relationship that we used to have, I would eat cheesecake in their, not honor, but like in remembrance of them. And there'd be little things, man, little snacks and treats that a couple of my other friends used to like, that I would eat just because I'm just like, I miss them. And that also gives me extra calories that I guess I can't afford to eat if I am to lose weight. But I'm working on that. And what I've realized is that sometimes instead of just, dying by my lone self, one, I can choose to reach out to these people, even if the first thing I say to them is, I miss your face, homie. Other people, they've always known that one day is weird. So they'll probably love us that. What's the worst they can do? Reject me? I'm already alone without them. But another thing that I have learned to do whenever I feel the urge to eat my feelings is just to remind myself of how good life is in this present moment. I'm very grateful for the friends I currently have. I am grateful for just the life that I currently have, and I'm also just, I guess above all things, I'm grateful for life and how, even though I still make mistakes, but the fact that I'm awake today is just like a clean slate for me to just like use it and pick better, right? To pick better than yesterday and ultimately make my life a little bit better than yesterday. So yeah, that's the update. That's my life. That's how things have been going. Oh, another thing that I would like to add, that what is this? I have finished 47 or 48 books now. But with that, they've also been books that I don't want to say I've DNF'd them, because still they're all very important books, which, the way things are going with my reading list, I know that there are books that I shouldn't not read, because there will come a day when I feel ready, maybe a year or two from now, and then I read the book and I'll just be like, Wanda, you were so dumb. You needed that book back then. You see, like the things that you had to struggle with and work hard at getting over. That book could have been your answer. So that's why it's not very easy for me to DNF books. But I have also started to get uncomfortable with the fact that my Goodreads currently reading list is on 12. We can minus 2, because in that list of 12 books there is Letters on Ethics by Seneca, which is just like a little devotional thing I'm doing, where I read a letter per a week and I write an essay on that week's letter. I think about it a little bit and I try to write a reflective what kind of essay. And then there's also Daily Stoic, and then with that I read a page a day. So now I have 10 books that are just chilling in my currently reading list. I was just like, okay, maybe instead of reading new books this week, let me read the books that I didn't finish, but I also know that I need to finish. And then even before I started that list, the Lord was like, 48 books? Look at you go. My book, 66 books. Short books, shorter than the 48 books you have read. I know you've also read short stories. One of them, Length of Filament. 48 books. When are you going to read my book? And then I was like, okay. I heard the voice of God. I'm like, okay, I will read it. But because at first I was like, but God, I read your book. You're like, that chapter and J, but you can read full books authored by men I created. And do you think they're going to tell you something new? My book, this very specific book, has everything you need. Like, yes, it was also authored by men I created, that's very specific and will probably speak more clearly into the things you are going through. And I'm like, I hear you, God, I hear you. I read a chapter of the Romans, yeah, this, but anyway, and then I let that go. I went back to reading a book, like a full book over, just like a book of the Bible. And then as I was going through just the most, having these books shatter me, I don't know, I went back to praying a lot more, and I'm just like, Lord, hey, my life, my life, my life. And then I also just like started praying about just like all the things that I've been going through, and what do you call this? How can I best speak about this? I spoke a video or so ago about just like how I went through a season of just self-hatred. I was just like, yo, I've been a horrible person, man. I've been a horrible person. And when things like that happen, it's very easy to go to God, who sent his son to die for us, even when he knew we were the worst, we were sinners. He died for us whilst we were still sinners. And to have access to a Father who loves us even at our worst. It's nice, man. Because by my own self, I can't love myself. Even the book that I was reading, because sometimes I go through something and I'm like, you know what, the best thing to do here is just to find a book that speaks into the thing. I finished yesterday or the day before. There's a book called On Self-Hatred by the School of Life. So I'm busy, I'm reading that. There was a part that said, yay, everyone, since when you can't love yourself and you can't say nice things about yourself or think about yourself in a good way, perhaps the best thing to do is to just like let that go, to just relinquish that responsibility, give it to someone else. If need be, talk to friends. And friends are very nice, man. Friends are very nice. They think we are awesome. And obviously, if you live with yourself, you're very aware of your shortcomings and all the things that you fail to do, and yada yada yada, and you might look at yourself with a little bit more disgust. Whereas a friend is more loving, more accepting, more, you see. So friends are loving, but there's also a God who loves us more than a friend. So I went back to God, and then as I was doing that, I was like, I love you. I'm glad my daughter is back, but when are you gonna read my book with a little bit more seriousness, And I was just like, okay. Then goodness, it's like it was like I don't feel bad for starting with the books that I started with, because I still believe that the list that I'm currently working on comes from God. He knows what I need, and he knows that, okay, I needed to address certain things. But at the same time, this thing of going in this world like semi-blind and trying to see for myself hasn't really been helping. It hasn't really been helping much. So right now I feel like what's this guy's name? Leslie Odin Jr. Leslie, the guy from Hamilton, the black guy from Hamilton. Burr. He has a song that says, I give up, I surrender, let's do it your way now. So he had tried to just like do life by himself, and I don't know, I don't think a fallen humanity is able to do life well without some divine aid. So I'm reading my Bible again. It's going to be one of the things that I will probably reference a little bit more as I speak about just like improving my life and all of the lessons that I'm learning from the different books I am reading. So I just wanted to get that out there, because yeah, Wanda's still reading, and Wanda is still on a self-improvement journey. She will, I guess, pop in to give you updates randomly, and she still hopes that this channel will evolve in a way that it needs to, so that she can be the person she needs to be. What else did I want to say? What else? Oh, the Miller equation. The Miller equation, I brought it up in the previous video. It is the equation that says my ideal weight is 55 kgs. So for a 74 kg girly to be 55 kgs, she needs to eventually, like in total overall, lose 19 kgs. Like obviously that's not my immediate goal. It's my long-term goal. Like I need like some weight loss to just get the ball rolling, to just, you know, yeah. I still talk like this, man. That's I don't like it. I don't like it for myself. I don't like it, especially since no, I'm not gonna talk about the conversation I recently had with a person. I understand that I need patient people to listen to me, you know. But I don't think I'm that confusing, guys. I'm not. I'll say things with clarity. At least I say things with clarity when I'm clear about the things I don't want to say. I have a roundabout way to saying it, but at the end of the conversation, you won't be confused, because I'm not confused. So that's that. Still not scripting my videos, which is just like stupid. But anyway, don't make stupid moves needlessly. So I hope that you will do and choose to be better than me. Like obviously in your own context, you'll know what's a stupid decision. But anyway, I hope you're gonna have a lovely day further, and I hope that you'll choose today to be better than yesterday. Peace.